pronounce I and their full name, and then in unison repeat after me. I,
Jake Russ.
I, Jared Salzman,
of my own free will and accord,
of my own free will and accord,
in the presence of God and these witnesses,
in the presence of God and these witnesses,
do hereby solemnly declare
do hereby solemnly declare
that the principles of this fraternity,
that the principles of this fraternity,
as they have been explained to me,
as they have been explained to me,
accord entirely with my own views,
accord entirely with my own views,
and I solemnly promise
and I solemnly promise
that as a member of this fraternity,
that as a member of this fraternity,
I will faithfully adhere to those principles,
I will faithfully adhere to those principles,
endeavor in every way to perfect myself,
endeavor in every way to perfect myself,
morally, intellectually, and socially,
morally, intellectually, and socially,
and endeavoring also to act towards others
and endeavoring also to act towards others
according to that high standard of conduct
according to the high standard of conduct
required by the fraternity.
required by the fraternity.
I solemnly promise that I will be loyal
I solemnly promise that I will be loyal
to the Delta Upsilon fraternity
to the Delta Upsilon fraternity
and to this chapter,
and to this chapter,
abiding by the rules,
abiding by the rules,
discharging my obligations to them faithfully,
discharging my obligations to them faithfully,
and using all honorable means
and using all honorable means
to promote their interest.
to promote their interests.
I solemnly promise that I will share with my brothers
I solemnly promise that I will share with my brothers
the duties of this chapter,
the duties of this chapter,
that I will uphold and encourage them
that I will uphold and encourage them
in all that is honorable and right,
in all that is honorable and right,
that I will ever extend to each brother
that I will ever extend to each brother
the right hand of sympathy,
the right hand of sympathy,
and that at all times and in all circumstances
that at all times and all circumstances
I will endeavor to cultivate those sentiments
I will endeavor to cultivate those sentiments
which should ever exist between brothers.
which should ever exist between brothers.
All this I solemnly promise upon my honor,
All this I solemnly promise upon my honor,
without any equivocation,
without any equivocation,
mental reservation,
mental reservation,
or secret evasion of mine whatsoever.
or secret evasion of mine whatsoever.
Brothers, we are all witnesses to these pledges.
Hey,